Had to find another route, had to make another way. I was broke, I made a promise I would never stay that way. Now I'm stacking every dollar, I got millions in my face. Hustle in my blood, I don't know another life. Had to sacrifice the comfort just to get the money right. Everybody want to shine, they don't wanna live the grind. I was working through the night, now it's money on my mind. Woke up with a plan, I ain't waiting on a break. I was thinking about the money before I even hit the bank. Had a dream inside my head, had a vision I could taste. Everybody saw the struggle, I was focused on the change. I was counting every dollar, had to stretch it till the end. Couldn't waste it on attention, I was building up again. Had to separate the real from the people playing pretend. Now the money getting longer and the circle getting slim. I don't need a shortcut, I just need another play. Every morning I'm reminded that I gotta elevate. If the first door isn't open, I'ma find another way. I done turned a little hustle into something I can say. I was riding through the city with a pocket full of plans. Now I'm talking business, deal with a calculator in hand. Had to learn about the numbers, had to learn about the man. Now I'm building something solid that nobody can command. I don't chase what they chase, I got different priorities. I want freedom for the people who invested the time in me. Every loss became a lesson, every win became a key. Now I'm putting all the pressure into building equity. I don't care about the rumors, I don't listen to the noise. I was busy making moves while they were busy making jokes. Now they see the destination, but they never saw the road. I was carrying the weight before I ever had to go. Hustle from the morning, hustle to the evening. If I see an opportunity, know I'm going deep in. Money isn't everything, but freedom got a meaning. I want everybody good, that's the reason that I'm scheming. I was dreaming of a house when I barely had a room. Now I'm looking at the skyline, knowing everything is coming soon. Had to keep my head down, had to let the numbers bloom. You don't build a real empire by expecting it in June. I've been working on myself while I'm working on a business. Had to fix the way I think before I ever chase the rich. Had to stop explaining, move to people who don't see the vision. Now I'm moving silent, let the outcome be the witness. Every dollar got a job, every dollar got a mission. Some went to the future, some went to investments. I don't need another flex, I need another percentage. I'm upset with progression, there's a different type of tension. I know people love the finish, they don't love the starting line. They don't see the early mornings or the overtime. They don't see the empty wallet, they just see the shine. But I remember every struggle, so I keep it on my mind. I don't wanna just get rich, I wanna stay rich. I wanna just get paid, I wanna make it flip. I wanna just look good, I wanna own the ship. Built the foundation first, now I'm ready for the lift. Money on my mind, I've been hustling all day. Had to find another route, had to make another way. I was broke, I made a promise I would never stay that way. Now I'm stacking every dollar, I got millions in my face. Hustle in my blood, I don't know another life. Had to sacrifice the comfort just to get the money right. Everybody want to shine, they don't wanna live the grind. I was working through the night, now that money on my mind. I remember counting change just to make it through the week. Now I'm counting opportunities, every number looking sweet. I don't measure my success by the people that I beat, I measure it by the people who can finally breathe. I got bigger plan than jury sitting heavy on my neck. I want ownership and freedom, I want everything protected. Had to study every move, had to move a little strategic. When you come from having nothing, every dollar got a reason. I've been grinding through the pressure, I don't fold. Had to build another stream, then another one to hold. They were asking for the secret, I was busy doing more. There ain't magic in the money, it consistency in folk. I don't need applause, I need results. I don't need another chain, I need another vote. I don't need to prove a thing, I know exactly what I want. When the opportunity arrives, I'm prepared to take the call. Money on my mind, I've been hustling all day. Had to find another route, had to make another way. I was broke, I made a promise I would never stay that way. Now I'm stacking every dollar, I got millions in my face. Hustle in my blood, I don't know another life. Had to sacrifice the comfort just to get the money right. Everybody want to shine, they don't wanna live the grind. I was working through the night, every money on my mind. I need money, I need more. I ain't finished with the grind. Had to turn my pain to profit. Had to change the way I think.
I was down, nobody called. Now they all be on my line. But I remember every night I had to hustle for a dime.
Get it done, get it done. I don't care about the time. If it's money on the table, I'ma make that shit mine.
I've been running up the numbers, putting pressure on the climb. Came from nothing, built a lot. Now I'm coming for the sky.
I was broke with a vision, had a pocket full of dreams. Had to figure out the difference between appearances and things.
Everybody want the lifestyle, nobody want the weeks. Where you working with no sleep, just to make your future breathe.
I was studying the game while they were watching from the side. Had to learn about the business, had to learn about the price. Had to learn that being patient sometimes harder than the grind. But I knew if I kept going, I'd be something different by the night. I don't spend it just short, I invested in the plan. Every dollar got a purpose, every number got a chance. I was making something happen wherever I had in hand. Now I'm looking at the future like I'm building my own land. I don't need a room full of people telling me I'm great. I just need the right opportunity and I'm ready for the play. Had to stop explaining everything and let the results communicate. Now the money talks louder than whatever they can say. I got hunger in my chest, I got focus in my eyes. I done watched too many people lose themselves chasing life. I want freedom for my family, I want ownership for life. I want money working while I'm sleeping, that the type of grind. No shortcut, no excuses, no waiting on a perfect day. If the road get complicated, I'ma find another way. I done turned every rejection into fuel along the way. Now I'm standing on the things that they told me couldn't change.
Late nights, early mornings, that's the price of getting paid. Had to learn that every blessing comes with something you exchange. I exchanged the easy life for a chance to make a name. Now I'm working on an empire, I ain't working for a wage. I got plans inside my notes that nobody knows about. Got investments on my mind, got a future to think about. When they ask me what I'm doing, I just tell them figuring it out. Then I disappear for months and come back with another route. I don't chase every opportunity, I look for the ones that scale. If the numbers don't make sense, I don't care how good it feels. Had to learn to read the room, had to learn to read the deal. When you know your value, you don't need somebody else to seal. I was taking little wins, stacking every one of them. Now the little wins became a foundation I can build again. I don't celebrate too early, I just double down instead. Because the goal ain't looking rich, the goal is being in ahead.
I remember when I couldn't afford to make a single mistake. Now I got enough experience, know exactly what it takes. Every failure was tuition, every loss became a page. Now I'm writing something bigger so nobody can erase. I got people counting on me so I can't afford to fold. I was young and had ambition, now I got a vision bold. If the money ever leaves, I know exactly how to go. Back to work and build it up because I already know the code. I need money, I need more, I ain't finished with the grind. Had to turn my pain to profit, had to change the way I think.
I was down, nobody called, now they all be on my line. But I remember every night I had to hustle for a dime.
Get it done, I don't care about the time.
If it's money on the table, I'ma make that shit mine. I've been running up the numbers, putting pressure on the climb. Came from nothing, built a life, now I'm coming for the sky.
I don't need another flex, I need another revenue. I need something generating while I'm doing something new. I've been thinking long term, that the difference in the view. They see what I got today, I see every gang I'ma do. Had to move a little smarter, had to cut a couple ties. Some people love your struggle, they get quiet when you ride. So I keep the circle small and keep the vision organized. If you went there for the building, you don't need to see the prize. I was walking through the city with my head full of ideas. Had to turn them into action, had to make the vision clear. Every month another target, every year another level. I don't want a temporary bag, I want money that's perpetual. I want land, I want business, I want assets in my name. Want my people feeling safe when they hear about my name. I don't wanna count the money, I want money count itself. That's the difference between a hustle and a system built to last. I came from the bottom, now the whole team eating. Had to cut a failure, now my circle undefeated. I've been on a mission, I ain't got no time for sleeping. Money keep on calling every day, another season. I remember cold nights, now the city know the name. Had to take 1,000 losses just to understand the game. I don't talk about the pressure, I just turn it into flame. If they ever doubted me, they gon' watch me make a change. I was young with a dream in a pocket full of nothing. Mama told me keep my head up, never let them see me suffer. Had to learn by the streets, had to learn by the hush. Everybody say they love you, but it's different when you touch. I was riding through the city with a vision in my head. Had a couple people with me, now I'm counting on the bread. I don't celebrate too early, gotta finish what I said. If I put it on my family, that's a promise till I'm dead. I done seen the closer people turn to strangers for a check. So I keep my plans quiet, put the pressure on my neck. Every move gotta be calculated, never show regret. I was broken up the noise, acting what I want next. Now the phone stay buzzing, everybody wanna talk, but they wasn't in the room when I was pacing on the floor. I was building from the ground, now I'm knocking down the door. Ain't nobody gave me none, I went and got what I was. I don't need a cosign, I already know the word. Had to lose a couple friends just to find out what I'm worth. Every lesson came expensive, every blessing came with work. Now I'm standing on my word, put my family first. I've been moving with intention, I ain't chasing validation. Every dollar purpose, every move got calculation. They can talk about the old me, that's a different conversation. I'm too busy making history to argue with opinion. I remember every hallway where I dreamed about the view. Now I'm looking at the skyline like I always knew I'd do it. Had some people switch sides, I just let them choose. You can never force loyalty, people show you what they do. I was working late nights when the city went to sleep. Had the pressure on my shoulder, but I never miss a beat. Now the same was saying, brother couldn't recognize me. When I finally got a little, they wanted everything for free. I don't flex for attention, I just like the way it feel. Knowing everything here came from something else real. Had to sharpen up my mindset, had to strengthen up my will. The opportunity is open, I'm walking for the deal. I got people depending on me, I can't move careless. Every loss made me smarter, it will make me more fearless. I don't answer every message, I ain't interested in appearance. I'm focused on the future, I can see it get. I've been running up the numbers, running up the opportunities. They were counting me out, now they counting on me. Funny how they interchange when they see you got a team. But I remember every phase that was there for the dream. Now it's bigger than a chain, bigger than a fancy car. I just want my people good, I don't care about the stars. If I ever say I'm coming, you can bet I'm coming far. Had to build it from the dirt, now we're aiming at the charts. Came from the bottom, now the whole team meeting. Had to cut a failure, now my circle undefeated. I've been on a mission, I ain't got no time for sleeping. Money keep on calling every day, another season. I remember cold nights, now the city know the name. Had to take 1,000 losses just to understand the game. I don't talk about the pressure, I just turn it into flame. If they ever doubted me, they gon' watch me make a change. I don't wanna hear excuses, everybody got a story. I'm fighting through the darkness just to get a little glory. Never needed perfect timing, I was hungry for the morning. Had to bet it on myself before the world could say I'm worthy. I got scars I never show, I got problems I don't mention. Every dollar that I earned came with sacrifice intention. Now I'm looking at my life like a finished intervention. Had to change the way I think before I change my situation. I came from the bottom, now the whole team eating. Had to cut the failure, now my circle undefeated. I've been on a mission, I ain't got no time for sleep. Money keep on calling every day, another season. I remember cold nights, now the city know the name. Had to take 1,000 losses just to understand the game. I don't talk about the pressure, I just turn it into flame. If they ever doubted me, they gon' watch me make a change.